I didn't get any coffee in my
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Matt. I'm here to see you again so that you guys can see me make an iced coffee. Summer months are coming, it's gonna be hot, so let's get down to business. Now before we begin, it's not a cold brew recipe. That's not really my preference. We'll go into a little bit more later as to why, but for now, thanks for tuning in. Why not cold brew coffee? To me, cold brew tastes a little bit more acidic, you know? It's been sitting out for 24, maybe even 48 hours, and it just doesn't taste all the way there. Let me explain. Hot coffee, hot water, kinetic energy. You need that kinetic energy to extract more out of the coffee. You get a better flavor, more rounded cup. Basically, it just tastes a little bit better to me. I'm not saying cold brew isn't good. If you like chocolatey, rich, fudgy coffee, that's probably the way to go. But with me, I tend to like coffee that tastes a little bit less on one side of the scale, a little more balanced. So let's get into this. We're just gonna make essentially a hot cup of coffee, let it cool down with some time, pour it over ice, and it's gonna be delicious. To get started, what you're gonna need is some ground coffee. Here I have about 28 grams, some hot water. We're gonna use about 400. I've got my brewer ready, my filter wet already, and we're gonna get started. We're basically making just a regular cup of coffee. If you have a coffee brewer at home, that's gonna work just great. You can just use that. We got our completed pot of coffee. You may have noticed that in my past videos I said 24 grams to 400 grams of water. Well, we're using 28 grams because we're going to dilute this with some ice. Now, to complete the recipe, all you gotta do is just wait about 10 to 15 minutes for it to cool off. Or, if you're impatient like me, get a tub of ice, and you're good to go. So we got a delicious iced coffee. No frills, no mess, super easy. But can we elevate it? Yeah, we can. We're gonna put some delicious cheese foam on top. All right, so the ingredients for the cream cheese foam are 2 ounces of cream cheese, 1/4 cup of low-fat milk, 1/4 cup of whipping cream, heavy whipping cream, and 2 tablespoons of sugar and a pinch of salt. We're gonna combine that all together. If you have a stand mixer at home, it's going to be easier with that. I don't, so we're gonna do it by hand. First thing we're going to do, we're gonna add the cream cheese. Then the whipping cream. We're gonna put that together. Here's a helpful tip. If you don't have a stand mixer and you're doing it by hand like me, leave the cream cheese out for a little bit to soften. It's easier to blend in. Once everything's kind of come together, you don't see any more lumps, go ahead and add the low-fat milk. And then you can add your sugar and salt. We want to get this a little whipped, so you might be stirring for a little bit. All right, with everything combined, you should get a nice texture like this. Perfect for going on top of a beverage. And now we're gonna put the drink together. Ice in. As much coffee as you want. This is your summer, you know? And then, just top it off with however much you'd like. I personally like a lot, so we're gonna go for that. Perfect for drinking on a hot summer day.
I didn't get any coffee in my
Thanks so much for tuning in. We're all cleaned up here. So be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, share your coffee creations with us online. If you want to see more coffee videos, let us know in the comments below. Thanks so much again, guys, and see you soon.